Hello and welcome to this tour from Worldwide Tours. Today we're at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in the north of California between San Francisco and Sacramento. Worldwide Tours release videos every week from all over the world, so don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, which is also known as Six Flags Marine World, was taken over by the Six Flags chain in 1999. Since Six Flags took over the park, a number of attractions have been added, including several roller coasters. The first of which is the Flash. This ride, similar to Wicked Twister at Cedar Point, has been dogged by many technical problems and the fact that it was built higher than the local height restrictions would allow, and the whole layout had to be changed in 2002. That said, the ride itself is still very enjoyable. In fact, the very strange and slow inline twist as you go up the spike and are held upside down gives this ride a very unique feeling. Much like Wicked Twister, you come flying back through the station and up the vertical. Our ride is done 2 or 3 times before coming to a stop. The ride itself, like Wicked Twister, was built by Intamin and can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. The total height of the ride now only reaches 150 feet, as opposed to the original 186 feet when it was built. In 2012, the park added a steel Premier Rides roller coaster called Superman Ultimate Flight. The ride features a multi-launch as it launches you out of the station and halfway up the first spike before falling back through the station before being launched a second time right the way over the top. It then travels through one of the tallest inversions in the world before exiting into a second non-inverting half loop. The total ride duration is only around 45 seconds, but it certainly is quite an invigorating 45 seconds. Standing next to the Superman ride is Wonder Woman, Lasso of Truth. This Giga Discovery outward-facing frisbee ride stands at 147 feet tall and reaches speeds of 68 miles per hour. And it certainly gives some absolutely incredible views of the park. This ride is becoming one of the common rides at Six Flags parks, with several installed recently, including the very tall version of it at Six Flags Great Adventure with the same name. The version at Great Adventure is currently the tallest in the world, standing at 172 feet tall. The Joker, a steel roller coaster built by RMC, opened in May 2016, which is a rebuild of the former wooden roller coaster, Roar. This RMC coaster stands at around 100 feet tall and has 3 inversions with a first drop angle of 78 degrees. The Joker reaches around 53 miles an hour on the first drop and is a great example of how you can convert a small wooden roller coaster into an amazing RMC with its 3 inversions, including a very long stall.
Alright, two of my guests around one of them is in a delay of operation due to guest illness.
The much higher speed certainly makes up for the fact that this is actually a very small and compact roller coaster, and it is very enjoyable.
Joker, Batman, or Medusa. Once again, we are down for inconvenience. For a guest illness.
The most recent addition to the park in 2019 is Batman the Ride, which is a 4D free-spin roller coaster manufactured by S&S. It's one example of this style of roller coaster that is now seen at many Six Flags parks. The ride itself is particularly short but incredibly intense, as you can actually control the spin of the cars by flicking your body forwards or backwards. The total height of the ride is approximately 120 feet and the ride reaches about 38 miles per hour. The only complaint you would have about this ride is that it takes too long to load, and this creates some pretty long queue times. The steel roller coaster, Medusa, built by Bolliger and Mabillard, opened in 2000 as the first floorless roller coaster on the West Coast. It features 7 inversions and a sea serpent roll, which is an alternative to the Cobra style roll seen on many of the floorless B&M coasters in the world. The first drop of 150 feet is pretty impressive, as is the 128-foot vertical loop. The ride itself is very smooth, as you'd expect with a B&M roller coaster, and to be honest, I could ride this all day long.
Toyota is the official vehicle at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, here's something you may not know. Now you can feel like a VIP at Six Flags. Buy a membership coupon and visits, and you can get special perks like preferred parking, skip the line passes, unlimited soda. It's like flying first class, only better, because you're flying on some of the most thrilling coasters on the planet.
Moving now onto a ride that is so different, and that is Kong, the suspended looping coaster manufactured by Vekoma, and opened in 1998. This ride, like so many of the SLCs around the world, unfortunately has one trait, and that is it really rattles your brains. As much as you enjoy that 108-foot first drop and the Heartline loop, you spend most of your time after that bracing yourself for being twisted from one side to the other without banging your head on the shoulder restraints. I hope you enjoyed this tour of Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Don't forget to see our other videos of theme parks around the world.